I'm Chefs Zen.
And I'm Chefs Thari.
And this is our very first episode of our show, Ditaba Tafoleng. This is our first season. For this season, we're doing winter warmers. And in this episode, Chef T is going to describe the dish that she'll be making for us.
Sumac beef stew. We're going to be serving it with some millet as well on the side, and yeah, let's get into it.
Here's what we are going to need. We're going to need some stewing beef, onions, tomatoes, carrots, garlic, potatoes, tomato paste, some sumac, white wine, preserved lemon, thyme, beef stock, corn flour, parsley, and some salt and pepper for taste.
So we're just going to start getting into our sumac stew. So we're just going to be preparing our vegetables now. Chef Zen is just going to be cutting some carrots and some potatoes for us. On the side here, I'm just going to be preparing our meat. Let's get into it. I started in Cape Town. I was looking for the parsley club. Really well-established restaurants. Chef Roberts owns it, as well as Test Kitchen, Short Market. So it's a really well-established brand. The potluck for me, it was fun. I don't want to lie. I had the best time of my life. Young, in Cape Town, just living, doing my passion, cooking, and meeting really interesting people out there. But just the whole scene of Cape Town, started realizing, when you get older and you start having so much fun, that actually you need to calm down. And Cape Town, that industry, is literally, you don't calm down at all. Like, it requires a lot of work from you.
Heat up your pot, just put it to the last number. And once your pot is hot, add some oil. Now we're going to add our meat to the hot pot and brown it for some color. Once the meat is browned, add onions, carrots, garlic, and thyme. Cook with the meat until it's brown. Now we're going to add our spices and flavors. Some sumac, preserved lemon, and tomato paste. Make sure you scrape the bottom of the pot so that it does not stick. Add white wine, reduced by half, and your tomatoes. Add stock and cook for about 4 hours, stirring consistently.
Like what Tari was saying, like the industry operates so differently just because there's such a massive chef culture in Cape Town. That is like a really big industry where people actually have fucking respect for each other. And the fact that we're all in industry as chefs, like, you just respect people, and the more you work, the more people respect you. Yeah, Joburg, they're just trying to make a buck. So you being a chef, they don't care about. They love the fact that you're trained by certain people that worked, certain people who worked in certain kitchens. But at the end of the day, they don't value you at all as a person, past you making cash for them. And it's the most exhausting experience, recognizing that they don't see you as a person, they just see you as like a cog in a machine for them to like print cash.
In a small cup, add corn flour and stock. Mix until you have a smooth slurry with no lumps. Add it into the pot, mix well until combined, and add the potatoes. Cook for another hour until the potatoes are soft. Once ready, add chopped parsley and season to taste.
Alright, so now we're going to be preparing our millet. So we have just got Chefs Thari preparing some spring onion for us. And right now I'm just going to be toasting some millet.
Lightly toast the millet. Then we're going to add some hot water, some salt, and bring to a boil. Once your millet is cooked, we're going to add some olive oil, chopped spring onion, and season with some pepper.
And we were saying Cape Town, much better, far more focused on you being a chef, you know. Your personality, your style comes out in the food.
Experience food culture and grow and understand food if all of you check each other's Instagram accounts to see what to do. Like,
yes, that kills me. When they're trying to create a menu and then they send you different Instagram accounts, that kills me because I'm just like, why do you want me to create something that someone else has already created?
love yourself.
Exactly.
We're going to cook this for about 15 minutes until the millet is light and fluffy.
Looking at what's trending in food is not a terrible thing to do, but trying to replicate what someone else is doing is the problem. And I don't think that the owners in Joburg restaurants have an understanding of food where they're actually open to being super innovative and like explore and actually get to, like what Thyme is saying, like you get to know the chef and what their style is and then work with the chef's skills, because all of us that have worked together, we work together at similar spaces or at the same restaurant, whatever, but we cook very differently when it comes, you know, to the final product. And if you're not going to take people and put them on and use their best skills, at the cameras.
After a really long day of cooking, but a fantastic catch-up session, there you have it, our winter warmest dish, sumac stew with millet grain. We're going to sip this down with a spiced bourbon cocktail. Please leave a comment and let us know what you think of our first episode and if you're going to try out this recipe. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. See you guys next week. Make sure to check out our drinks recipe playlist where you'll find the video for how we made this delicious spiced bourbon cocktail.